welcome to SEC News. We'll give the full insight of what's been going on here at the Sarah Elizabeth Center. For today's show, we'll be having Daniel presenting our weekly activities and news. But first, Frank will be interviewing one of our SEC guests, Ben. On to you, Frank.
Hello everyone, I'm Frankie, I'll be your host today for the interview summary at SEC. Today we have been talking about his new project that has been working on here for our Medieval Times theme. Welcome to the show, Ben. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's always a great day when I get to come and work with all the awesome people at the center. It's always a lot of fun, get to tell a lot of awesome stories, and just work together to have a great day.
That's great to hear. What is it that you're working on with everyone?
So what we're doing in the project is we're doing a series that is focused on collaborative storytelling. So in this, we're using the tools of stuff like Dungeons and Dragons or other games like Pathfinder, and we're using that as a framework to tell stories, in this case set in a fantasy world, but the same kind of tools can be used wherever. And we tell these stories by having our own characters that work together with a common goal or theme. So yeah, it's about telling stories together.
Can you tell us a brief summary of how this game works?
Sure. So we're using a fairly narrative-driven version of Dungeons and Dragons, where it's really mostly about having the players have choice and freedom in portraying what they want to happen with the plot, and the obstacles are various things within the world that make it difficult but not impossible to achieve their goals. We encounter these obstacles, and while the players provide an idea as to how their character is overcoming it, how they're working with the other characters to try and make it easier to do so, and then we use, in most cases, a 20-sided die, and we add a number to it based on how capable that character is in a given situation. So if it's something they're extremely good at, we might be adding 5 to it, and then when we roll that die and add that number, we compare it to what's called a target number or a difficulty number. And this is just to represent how difficult something might be, because stories are interesting whether or not people succeed. And an important thing that I want to look at in this program that we've been doing is it's not always just about doing something and succeeding every time. It's about how you approach life and how you move forwards despite the difficulties and the lack of success, and how you can work with other people to get past what was difficult and find ways to achieve the successes and the triumphs you're looking for, and let everyone shine at what they're great at.
That's cool, Ben. How'd you get connected with SEC?
Funny enough, I work another job where I'm a manager at a store called the Sword and Board, and I was just on shift, sitting there at work, and Chris walked in asking about knight and castle stuff, and talked about the program that she runs here and all the great work you do. And I actually have been running programs similar to this specifically for people on the autism spectrum. And there was just a shared voicing of a lot of collaborated ideas of things that would be great. And literally the next day after meeting Chris, I was up here at the center running the pilot program to see what would work best for here. And that was less than a month ago. But yeah, I got connected to the center by blind luck and providence, and I've just been really thrilled to be working with everyone here because it's a great group.
Thanks, Ben, for joining us on the show today.
Thanks, Frank. Seems like a lot of cool stuff has happened this summer. Anyways, on to you, Daniel.
We have had an amazing summer here at the Sarah Elizabeth Center. To start, we were blessed to have 5 summer job grant students join us this summer and help facilitate our summer camp programs. MP Francisco Sobrera honored us with a certificate congratulating us, and we made him king for the day. Through the summer, we've been very busy exploring the theme of castles in the sky. We looked at kings, queens, knights, and medieval lifestyles. We created stories, drama pieces, learned medieval dances, songs, and we also made our very own medieval swords and crowns. We also took an exciting trip to medieval times where we got to feast with the king and knights. we finished our theme and summer camp with our annual talent show where we showcase our medieval theme as well as our musical and comedic talents. Check out a few clips from our medieval talent show. Through the year, we have generous support from programs such as ArtBeat, who generously donated this past June. We would also like to thank one of our parents, Robert Brisnello, Stephanie's dad, for being instrumental in reaching out to corporations such as Silver Carpentry, Royal Pine, and Luna Union for generously donating to SEC, which greatly supported our summer camp program. We would also like to thank Ceridian Care for granting donations which made it possible for our family to have their young adult participant in our summer camp program. During this summer, we also celebrated quite a few birthdays. We celebrated Johanna's, Maddie's, John Michael's, Donnie's, Alex, and Michelle's. Thank you all for sharing your special day with us. Lastly, our day program is starting up, and we are excited to welcome our new registrants to our day, after school, and Saturday social programs, as well as welcoming back our past registrants. Our Saturday social program is starting up on September 16th. Our registration forms are online, and transportation is available. We can't wait to see you.
Well, that's it for SEC News today, but join us next time to get the full insight of our weekly activities and news. Goodbye!